Ole masterclass in another Manchester derby. UEFA Luna is back, and Haaland the Terminator strikes again. Welcome to another episode of Naija Football Talk. These are more when we come back from this short break. My name is Chima. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show. I mean, we'll be having quite a very interesting backstage conversation. Maybe we can put it up on the channel for you guys to see. But now we have matters to discuss on Naija Football Talk. I have with me Kolade and Bolo in the studio. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, fine.
You sure? Why are you sounding so down? Is it because of Zaka's mistake?
No, William dropped an assist.
Oh, wow.
So
So that covers up for multitude of everybody's errors.
Is getting back.
Interesting. All right, so
won you a point. It's just 1 point.
It's a point earned at least, not a point lost. All right, so we have a lot of stuff to talk about on Naija Football Talk today. We're going to start first with Ole's masterclass against Pep Guardiola.
Masterclass.
Yes, it's a masterclass compared to the way Manchester City have been playing against a lot of teams.
This is something we see now. He hasn't lost to City.
He hasn't.
It's not like a masterclass.
It's almost like
Ole doing Ole things. He couldn't beat Crystal Palace 3 days earlier. Couldn't beat Chelsea.
But once he sees Manchester City, he remembers how to coach
it's just regular Ole. 3 consecutive 0-0 draws followed by a win over City. That's nothing.
So what do you think about
spectacular?
it?
There was nothing special about the win. The Bruno Fernandes doing
penalty,
Fernandinho doing his normal thing.
And now he thinks he can score against big teams, but still a penalty against the big six.
Still
hasn't scored from open play.
Immobile won the Golden Boot last year with a lot of penalties. So who knows?
24 open play goals.
But who knows? Maybe that's where Bruno is headed. They are still at least 10, 11 games left in the season.
Would I love to see Bruno win the
every
Golden
game.
Boots? No.
Fernandes wins the Golden Boot. I don't want to say what I'll do.
Neither do I.
Actually, you remember when Liverpool won the Champions League? Yeah. It's going to be worse. Trust me. It's going to be worse in the footballing world.
I trust Harry Kane and Salah.
All right, so let's talk about how several players in Manchester United have actually improved over the past week. We can't actually deny it, even if we have our biases. We have Luke Shaw, who is one of the highest chance creators in Europe this season. We have Wan-Bissaka, whose defending has been absolutely impeccable this season. And we have Dean Henderson, who is supposed to be a backup goalkeeper, but is doing even better than a lot of first-choice goalkeepers. And even David De Gea, 5 straight clean sheets on the bounce is nothing to, just wave off. So can we chalk all of this down to, Ole's tactics or lack of it?
Well, for me, this case of players improving, it's something of having mediocre players in a particular position. So when you see someone slightly better, it looks like they are good. Look at the case of Henderson and De Gea. What has Henderson really done? He has made about 3 high-profile mistakes as well, same as De Gea. So what has he actually done? I think Manchester United fans are just happy to see a breath of fresh air.
Funny enough, he has even been more error-prone than he was doing when he was at Sheffield on loan.
So then Wan-Bissaka has always been a tackling merchant. That's what we know him for.
And Sterling is one of his best opponents because Sterling is right-footed.
Sterling is always in his pocket every time they meet. So I don't know.
All right, so let's just see how the season plays out with Ole and his fantastic Reds. Moving on to Harry Kane and Tottenham. Man, that young man has been phenomenal this season, if I do say so myself. Even the Arsenal fan who refuses to give Harry Kane his props knows that this is the truth. But now let us look at it from a very, very controversial angle. The angle of the Premier League Player of the Year. Do you think Harry Kane deserves a shout for the Premier League Player of the Year, the PFA award this season? Kolade, what's your take?
Do I think he deserves a shout? Yes. Do I think he will win it? No. I mean, 24 goals and 16 assists. That's 40 goal contributions in 36 games this season. That's phenomenal, yes. But when you look at Tottenham, where are they on the table? What, 8th position or what, 9th? What use are your goals if they don't lead your team to at least the top 4? So that's why I feel you can't just keep on scoring goals. Like pouring water in the basket, never get filled up.
But it's not just do you think it's just about his goals? He has actually been one of Tottenham's and in fact the league's brightest sparks this season, regardless.
What has the sparks done for Tottenham? That's the question.
Well,
That's not his fault. It's his teammates. You can't blame him for
because
that.
you have to score crucial goals to lead your
He has carried them as much as he can. In fact,
Yeah,
Harry
he
Kane
can
must have
lift
back problems from lifting that club for
Man.
years now.
Well, but when last have you seen a PFA player that didn't at least make the top 4?
well
PFA
it's a rarity in the Premier League
Yeah,
to
it
see
is,
a
it is.
PFA player of the year who didn't make the
I mean,
top 4.
Harry
But
Kane, if I get the chance to advise Harry Kane, I'll tell him to move to a bigger club or a more serious club. Because
Of
he
course,
should
come to
come
Arsenal.
to Arsenal if you like, at least you will win the FA Cup. Also. So I mean, he's the only player that has scored 150 career
over
goals.
200 career goals, actually.
No trophies.
No
He's the only
trophies.
player with that record. So when you take that into consideration, because of his impact, overall impact to Tottenham, I don't see him winning. But yes, it's a good shout for the award.
So let us know in the comment section below. Do you think Harry Kane should now be included in the discussion for PFA Player of the Year? Let us know your thoughts. And when we come back from this short break, we'll be looking at a certain Terminator. Stay with us. Erling Haaland just broke the record for the fastest 100 goals in a footballer's career. He introduced himself to the footballing world in the 2019 Under-20 World Cup when he scored 9 goals in a single match. Now this young Terminator is looking at breaking several more records as his career progresses. Now the question for today is, do you think he will peak like Ronaldo and Messi did? Let's bring it to the studio. What do you guys think?
Like you said, Terminator, that's what Haaland is. And I'm astonished that he has scored 100 career goals in 146 matches. Because I was wondering, when did this career even start?
When did his career even start?
Barely 3 years ago, we're already talking about 100 career goals. It's just amazing. And to think that he did it in the Classica against
And he also did
Bayern.
it in a pandemic year when football was wonky and there was little or no football.
And he just keeps scoring. That guy is something. I'm really looking forward to how what club is going to buy him this summer, because he's amazing.
So what do you think about Erling Haaland's current goal record?
Yeah, I think the guy has been phenomenal. Like every game, you can always bet on him scoring. And that Classica was just a case of Lewandowski telling him, I've been in this game
Longer than you have.
But if you take away Lewandowski, he will be top of Bundesliga scoring charts and all of that. So I think he has been impressive, but a lot about his future will depend on his next club, just like Bully, and I'm interested to see where he goes. And
talking about his next club, do you think which club do you think will fit his playing style and his aggressiveness in front of the goal?
He has been linked to a number of sides.
We have Barca, Man U, Man City, Madrid.
Please, let's talk realistic targets. Yeah.
I'm very scared if he joins Manchester City. Replacing Gabriel Jesus as the focal point.
Not to forget that he even has history there because his father played there.
Yeah. He was born in
if you look
England,
at the likes of De Bruyne, Gundogan and co, supplying chances for him.
It's going to be bloody. What club do you think can take Haaland's talent to the next level?
He has been linked to Man United, City, Chelsea. I would like him at Chelsea, of course, as a fan, and I think he would be perfect in a front two with Werner. I know you're beefing, but then you can't afford him, unfortunately. Of course, that's why I think he will do well at my club.
I don't think
and he will take us to the next level. And we need
Chelsea fans, right?
And we need a prime goal scorer like himself to really take us to the next level as well. So yeah, to be
just
perfect.
For the record, for Haaland's sake and for the sake of
you shouldn't pick Abramovich score.
For me, I think
Abramovich score.
For me, I think Harry Kane should go to City instead.
Let's go all the likes, Fernando Torres. Just look at
it. Chelsea number 9
but we already know Haaland is not at that level. We already know Haaland is not at that level.
That young boy's career.
We'll see at the end of the summer. When it's time to bid, we'll see the serious clubs when it's time to bid.
All right, let us know your thoughts. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Erling Haaland is going to peak like Messi and Ronaldo and probably be the next goal-scoring phenomenon? When we come back from this short break, we'll be going straight into matters from the other leagues. Stay with us. Welcome back to Naija Football Talk. Now we're going to be looking at matters from other leagues across Europe. We're going to start off with the Serie A, where our GOAT, Victor Osimhen, finally proved that he is not one to be overlooked after coming from the bench and scoring and assisting in Napoli's 3-1 victory over Bologna. We hope he's going to keep it up because we really need him to do this so that we can be happy here at Naija Football Talk.
Yeah.
Then we now have the Madrid derby, which has thrown the La Liga title race wide open. Everybody was expecting fireworks. We didn't get it, but we actually got fireworks in some sense, where the two big strikers in Karim Benzema and Luis Suarez battled it out and both secured a point each for their team. What do you think about that game?
Yeah, it was a spectacular Madrid debut, what we always expect. Athletic playing their 6-3-1, Madrid trying to unlock. Athletic was beautiful. Football. Yeah, but it was a beautiful goal actually. The build up and the goal was nice. Yeah, and then I was proud of Benzema's goal as well. That shows Madrid still have that spirit. They still have that fight in them to chase the title, which is a good sign. Good that all three teams are still in there.
Yeah, that's one thing I admire about a Real Madrid side, even as a Barcelona fan. They have an impeccable fighting spirit, and it's a good thing to see. And hopefully we at Barcelona can inculcate it. What do you think about that
matches to go?
I think Barcelona are the biggest winners of that match.
Yes, we are.
Just 3 points now separate
them from Atletico.
And when you look at, let's face it, Barcelona will likely lose the second leg to PSG, or they will be knocked out.
For sure.
Now, if Barcelona are knocked out of the Champions League,
we just have
the La Liga to focus on.
Yeah.
I think that could be the advantage for them. So Barcelona should really be happy with that result.
Yeah, and speaking of Barcelona, Joan Laporta has been re-elected as the president of Barcelona, aka UEFA Lona, and UEFA Lona is back. Whatever rival fans want to say, please start saying it
he's
now.
Back to suffer for the 600 years.
Start typing your drafts because UEFA Lona is back, and all Barca fans like me were so happy to have Laporta back at the reins of the club. What do you think could be the standout moment of Laporta's new tenure?
The first thing is sort out Messi's future. If Messi wants to stay, if he can change Messi's mind or not, if they can find a contract for him and all that. He has already said he will try to get an agreement with Messi as long as the club's finances can allow. But I would like for Messi to leave the club because I think he has served his time. He deserves to go on his own terms. The club is in a new era now. He has spent this season with them, or he's spending this season with them. So I think it's also the best time for him to go and give a grand farewell.
Do you think Laporta can undo all the errors of Jose Maria Bartomeu?
The errors that guy did.
My God.
The atrocities.
The atrocities he committed.
It will take about maybe 2 to 3 seasons to fix. But speaking about Messi, if anybody can convince Messi to stay, I think it's
Laporta.
I knew Messi when Messi was young from 2003 to 2010. He was the Barca president, so he literally watched Messi grow. So if anybody stands a chance to keep him at the club, it's Laporta. But for the sake of their finances, for Barcelona's sake, I think it should be wise to just give him the perfect send-off. Now they are in the
Copa del Rey final. Yeah.
Let Messi win that title.
And then a respectable position in La Liga as well.
Good note. That's just what I feel.
Awesome. So what do you think about Laporta's chances in his second time coming as Barcelona's president? Let us know in the comment section below. We'll be looking to hear from you.
Hey guys, Trey here, and I'm here to talk about our chances of going through the next round against AC Milan in the Europa League on Thursday. I'm still buzzing after the big win yesterday against City. Exciting game, brilliant performance, intensity was there, the players looked up for it, very great passion, just took the team City and kept them quiet that game. So that really gives me a lot of confidence heading into this game, because I don't really see the players are still going to be at this high, but there's also a chance that the players can be get complacent heading into this game, but I don't really see that happening. I feel the players are motivated now, they're confident, they know what they have to do, and they're going to give you everything against AC Milan. Man, probably going to have too much for them. AC Milan, I can't lie, I've not really seen that much from them this season. I've barely seen any of their Serie A games, but I've heard they've been struggling recently, especially defensively, and they've been really open, and that's music to my ears, because offensively, going forward, we're really good. We can pose a great threat to any team in the world, and with the threat we have with Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Martial back on form, masterclass against City, Greenwood, James in pretty good form as well. I feel it could cause them a lot of problems, and they wouldn't really be able to handle our threats. before the City game, the intensity wasn't there, the creativity wasn't there. We're getting a lot of goalless draws. Was looking like we're really going anywhere, but the City game just totally changed my perspective on things. And now I'm much confident heading into this game. Defensively we're strong and offensively we're going to obviously cause them problems. So Zlatan coming back could cause us problems, but I feel we'll be alright, honestly. I don't think it's going to do much. I might eat my words. I hope I don't change anything, but I don't feel it's going to do much in that game. And I feel I'm going to have too much for them. I'm going to progress. And unlike what most people think, I feel it could be comfortable. It could be a comfortable win for us. But we'll see how it goes. I full expect us to go through and go all the way in competition and win it.
In terms of Salah, I think he's very much a start padder. He's very much in the same kettle of fish as Bruno Fernandes, a start padder, penalty merchant. He's a very fast player. Take nothing away from him. He's a very sharp goal scorer. But aside from that, there's nothing else to his play. He's not a chance creator. There's nothing spectacular about him in open play, basically. And even the Puskas Award he won a couple of years ago was more like a consolation prize than credit to the goal he scored. So I think Salah really fails the eye test as a footballer here, but he's a very brilliant numbers man.
Mohamed Salah, he's a good footballer, but I think he would have been a better swimmer because this guy dives all the time. Him and Phelps, they will have been, serious competitors. Salah is like that guy. When 4 people are pushing a car, the 2 people at the front, you see them stressing, but the people at the back are the ones doing the job. That's Salah for you. He scores goals and he looks like, but at the end of the day, he's a paparazzi player. He scores all the goals and he takes all the headlines, but take nothing away from him. He's not really a team man. On days where Salah doesn't score, he's nothing special. So Salah he's a good player, but he should have done swimming instead.
I've always maintained the fact that Mane has been more important to Liverpool than Salah when it comes to their attack. And even though Salah is down now, people say it's easy to kick a man that is down. I actually never saw Salah as someone who was up. He only passed the numbers test. He really never passed the eye test for me. And now that we can see that there are no numbers coming, we can also see that Salah is not doing anything for Liverpool. So Salah has never been really spectacular for me, just somebody who churns out numbers, and that's it. And that's all we can take on today's episode of Naija Football Talk. Thank you for sticking with us this far. Make sure you drop your comments, make sure you like, and also subscribe and click that notifications bell so that you can know when the next video drops. Thank you to TopBet for sponsoring today's episode of the show. In case you are looking for betting tips, betting reviews, make sure you visit topbet.com.ng for everything betting. And until we come your way with another show, stay jiggy.